Korean stars and 1 or 2 non-nationals, a couple of Brazilians, Cecilia and Adair. The mixture of Koreans and non-nationals, Osmar, Adair, Cecilia and Valentinos, the non-Koreans in the starting lineup. Chu Young-woo, the goalkeeper, has become a big star in South Korea after his exploits at the World Cup last year. Current coach of the K-League top side, Jeonbuk. And here's the Juventus starting lineup. Chesney in goal, Delict plays, Mandzukic is the captain. And the younger players there, Pietro Buriato, they win it back, Higuain. Misty conditions, Bernardeschi with a chance to run. Valentinos, the defender, back to him. Bernardeschi looking to pick out Mandzukic. It's laid back for Pjanic, who tries the shot. Rugani, first time to Higuain. But that is smart work by Osmar, the Spaniard, who stole it from the Argentine, and Osmar will try the shot! Oh, what a strike that is! Oh, what a goal out of nothing! And Team K-League take the lead inside 7 minutes thanks to a really wonderful strike from Osmar, the Spaniard. Well, he's usually a centre-half for his club side, playing in midfield tonight. And he stole possession there from Higuain, broke forward and lashed it into the top corner. And Wojciech Szczesny had absolutely no chance. And the K-League bench are celebrating because their side have taken the lead here. Higuain just delayed slightly. Osmar was in sharply, but he still had plenty of work to do. And it opened up in front of him, and from a very long way out, he's done that. A remarkable strike from Osmar Izbanez. The keeper really had absolutely no chance, and whatever happens with the rest of the game, we have seen a goal to savour here. Look at it swerve into the top corner, comfortably in control, but now they find themselves behind. Higuain lays it on quickly, chance for a reply very quickly, and it's come within seconds. And it's the youngster Simone Muratore who's levelled it up. I'm not quite sure how long Team K-League were ahead, but it wasn't for very long. It's 1-1 here, less than a minute after Osmar's wonder strike. It just opened up, and young Simone Muratore made no mistake, and it's 1 apiece. Well, I'm hoping this has set the tone for the evening, because we're getting some entertainment here. Lovely build-up play, and Muratore was played into space by Higuain, and Zukic with the touch then, and on from up, of course. All here for this game this evening. Pjanic. Could still come to Pjanic, who tries the shot and tries to beat Young-woo at the near post. Osmar leaves it for the Brazilian. A measured run-up. And in the end, the shot doesn't quite match the approach. Rather dribbles out of place, and the home side have retained possession. Back into the penalty area. Chance for the header. And that will drift wide of... And it comes. 2 Juve players jump for it and get it away. The shot comes back in, and it's just over the crossbar. Worth a try, but it forward again, including Osmar, but the corner to the near post is cleared, and Bernardeschi will get there first and look to break away from Hong Chul. He's on his own. João Cancelo is breaking forward, and there's Beriato. And support now from Chan, but Beriato goes alone and nearly finds the bottom corner. Well, one Juve youngster has already scored, Muratore, and the other one was trying to get himself on the score sheet there. And a fingertip save from Young-woo denies the youngster. They broke forward with real pace there, Juve. Just got a fingertip to it to push it away. Will be Bernardeschi, clips it to the far post, finding Mandzukic, and then it's met first time by Rugani, who couldn't hit the target, but definitely a training ground drill there from Juve, and almost worked. Corner delivered to the far post. Played in first time. Bernardeschi with the delivery. Mandzukic helped it on to Rugani, and met it on the volley. Couldn't keep it down. By white shirts, but does well to help it on again. And the ball has bounced kindly for Kim Bo-kyung, and here's a chance for Cecilia! And he makes no mistake. And K-League take the lead before half-time, thanks to their Brazilian Cecilia. He's become more influential as the half has gone on. And that was a goal to celebrate. well worked and very emphatically finished by the 29-year-old Daegu player. Cristiano Ronaldo looks on. A rueful smile. Juve were their own worst enemies there. They may need Cristiano Ronaldo in this second half, Juve, because they trail as we head towards the break. Beautifully worked. Cecchini found himself in space, one touch, and he drilled it past Pinsoglio. Juve's new goalkeeper, whose first act of the match, I think, is to pick the ball out of his own net. So Team K-League have regained the lead on the stroke of half-time. And there's a little bit of a tribute to Ronaldo with an equally wayward pass. And Juve not quite at the races at the start of this second half, and they've given the home side a chance to create an opportunity. And it's the Brazilian Wanderson who's entered the fray at half-time. Discaru trying to retain possession for the home side. Cecchini hooks it on again to another half-time substitute, Park Joo-ho, who gets it into the box. Discaru with the shot, that's blocked. Another one will follow up, and no mistake this time from Adam Taggart. Another half-time substitute, the Australian, the leading scorer in K-League this season. 12 goals in 19 games domestically, and he's made no mistake with his first contribution to this occasion. The 26-year-old Suwon Blue Wings striker has lashed it into the corner of the net, and Team K-League have extended their lead. Cecchini involved, Park Joo-ho delivered the cross, and Juventus simply couldn't clear it. Taggart looked to turn, couldn't do so. Discaru's shot was blocked, it fell kindly to the Australian. And on the volley, he made no mistake. And Team K-League have extended their lead right at the start of this second half. And deservedly so. Changed their goalkeeper before the break, and that's a neat layoff from Higuain. Bonature, who's already scored once, looking to get the shot away, and does so. The young goalkeeper. Bonucci lofts that one forward for Higuain to chase. Sion just a Tweedy, but that's cut out, and here's another chance for Team K-League to break forward. Cecchini with space to pick out the cross, and does so, and the header just steered wide from Park Joo-young. Good work again from K-League. Cecchini, a really ready source of danger, picks out Wanderson, and Buffon is right behind the shot and makes it look straightforward. And yet again, they're asking questions. Juventus aren't at their best. They look unsettled. They look a little disjointed. And that is training top. No apparent readiness to come on. Higuain looks to turn, gets the shot away. Gonzalo Higuain finally found some room on the edge of the box and almost made it count. Too much space there for the Argentine. Just couldn't curl the shot on target. João Cancelo looking to find Mandzukic. The keeper is off his line but doesn't gather cleanly. And in the end, he needs some help. Can they create something with it? Cancelo, the edge of the box for Rabiot, who waits and gets the shot away. It's deflected off Valentinos. Could have gone anywhere. Goes behind in the end for a corner. Here's Wanderson. Cecchini outside on this left-hand side. Faced by Cancelo. Wanderson again. Taggart with the back heel, and the first-time strike from Wanderson draws Buffon into action. Leading possession to Cecchini, who breaks forward at pace again. And here's Taggart. Checks inside. Could have taken it first time, but almost found the bottom corner anyway. Adam Taggart decided to check inside, but got the moment you can see the home side scoring again. Not sure you can, Juve, but perhaps that will change here. Navididi trying to find room for the shot, does so. Oh, it took a deflection, and that is a fine save from Bumkyun. Bernardeschi going towards Mafadidi, who gets the header away. the corner of the net, and Juve have pulled back another goal. Well, that was neatly worked. It's Blaise Matuidi, in fact, on the score sheet, not the striker as I originally thought. Doesn't often get forward, Blaise Matuidi. Bit of a nosebleed territory for the midfielder. But when he had the chance, he did just what was required. Somehow got the header on target. Slightly off his shoulder, perhaps, but Bumkyun was beaten, and Juve are back in. Bonucci with time to pick out the cross for Mandzukic, cut out only as far as Bernardeschi. Another good save by Bumkyun. Looking to add to it. Rabiot tangles briefly with the referee. Helps it on to Matheus Pereira. Bernardeschi outside it. Mandzukic. Space here for Matheus Pereira. And that is very neatly done indeed by the Brazilian. And Juve have levelled it up here. Matheus Pereira working that very neatly and finishing it with some aplomb. And two quick goals from Juventus have repaired the scoreline from their point of view. First Matuidi, and now Matheus Pereira. Neatly done. Nutmeg on Valentinos, and then the chip over the keeper. A stylish finish. And Juve, having been second best for much of this second half, are right back in it now at 3 apiece. Neatly done. 21 years of age, and showing exactly why he's Rabiot. That's a neat run from Bernardeschi, who's full of work and has beat the defender there and tries to beat the keeper at the near post and can't quite do so. Game with those two late goals from Matuidi and Matheus Pereira. And there you have it, the end of the game. Well, an occasion to remember for these fans here, 65,000 fans. Some unhappiness, it has to be